the barber shop. If CM Punk loses tonight, you will see a man get his head shaved bald right here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and if CM Punk loses, his head will be shaved.
Did you just say that? I told you.
I'm curious to know what CM Punk will look like bald.
Oh, believe me, I think a cross between Dr. Evil and Hillbilly Jim.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 221 pounds, CM Punk.
Well, will tonight be the night? Will CM Punk have to sit in that barber chair and suffer the humiliation of having his hair cut by Rey Mysterio? We're going to find out right now. Remember this past Monday night on Raw, Punk, well, a little taste we got of what may happen tonight.
Well, CM Punk lost a piece of his purity this past Monday. With the assistance of Triple H, Rey Mysterio shaved a single lock of hair from the straight edge Savior's head.
Well, if he gets his head shaved tonight, Punk will look like the rest of his society.
There you see Serena, the anti-diva, and of course the toxified disciple, the chaplain, Luke Gallows. These three make up the straight edge society.
King, how would you like to have your hair cut like Serena?
I've got hair like Serena's. It's just not on my head.
Anyhow,
it's on my back. Look at this. Look at this back.
Set to do battle with Rey Mysterio. Mysterio here tonight. And again, as Matt alluded to, Punk considers his hair pure. Considers it's all that's right in the world, and really sort of the symbol of straight edge society.
Come on, let's face it. He's a cult leader. He's got him drinking the Kool-Aid here.
Matt likes him.
Love him. It's great.
What?
CM Punk is awesome. Now this all goes back to WrestleMania. CM Punk insulted Rey Mysterio in front of Rey's family. At WrestleMania, if Rey Mysterio was defeated,
and
Rey
from
would have
San
been...
Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Sorry, yeah, now someone should shave Tony Chimmel's head as well. If CM Punk had lost the match at WrestleMania, he would be forced into the straight edge society. Punk sees Rey as the crown jewel. If Punk can convert Rey Mysterio, then CM Punk feels that the rest of the WWE Universe will fall in line to straight edge.
Well, I don't see that happening, but I do have a question for you, Matt.
Go ahead.
We talked about the psychological effect that Mysterio cutting part of Punk's hair may have on Punk here tonight. What about what happened Friday night on SmackDown when CM Punk actually pinned Rey Mysterio? Will that come into Rey's mind as this match rolls along?
Again, an angry fighter is a sloppy fighter. Rey Mysterio has all of the animosity. Rey remembers Punk embarrassing Rey in front of his family. Rey remembers Punk defeating him this past Friday. What would it be like for Rey Mysterio to shave CM Punk's head?
So it is Punk versus Rey Mysterio here tonight. Punk loses, he gets his head shaved by Mysterio. Ladies and gentlemen, remember the WWE superstars were stranded in Europe last week. We'd like to thank all the WWE fans for being so hospitable, and they're watching all over Europe tonight in places like the United Kingdom on Sky Sports, Canada, of course, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, all the other places around the world here tonight watching Extreme Rules live.
I'm interested to see if Punk's strategy is any different. Will Punk be a little more careful, or perhaps a little bit more methodical?
I don't know, but if that barber starts on Punk's hair, maybe he should finish off that chest hair as well. You just need a weed whacker for that.
Hey, you used to compete with chest hair, too. I remember you on a white horse, pal.
Look at that.
Ooh.
And again, Mysterio has to also keep an eye on what lingers at ringside.
There's a chaos around ringside known as the Straight Edge Society.
Luke Gallows and Serena, the disciples of Punk, who have really bought into what Punk is preaching here.
Bought in. What do you mean? These two look to be saved, and Punk offered an alternative.
You know, Rey Mysterio is for those of us who believe that you have a right to believe in whatever you want, but not to have it forced down your throat the way that CM Punk
what if
does.
you don't know what's good for you? Then what?
If you don't know what's good for you?
There are plenty of people like that.
I don't think there's that many of them here in the WWE. I mean, you're telling me that Rey Mysterio doesn't know what's good for him?
According to CM Punk, no.
Punk trying to be the aggressor in the early part of this matchup. Punk former three-time world champion. Look at Mysterio, so quick, and there's Rey Mysterio. That high-flying offensive style. So sensational is Rey.
See, now notice, Rey's taking his time, keeping his composure, trying not to let his emotions get carried away.
He's taking your advice.
There you go, everyone should.
Angry fighters, what'd you say, a sloppy fighter?
I said it better than that, but take a look here at Rey Mysterio's unique offense. Look at the way Punk hits the ring apron right on his chest.
And suddenly it's Punk, the one that is reeling at the hands of Mysterio.
Whoa-oh.
And Mysterio perhaps going for the 619, going for the go to sleep. Punk looking to put Mysterio away here, and look at Mysterio fight out of it.
Oh.
Now, does the beard get shaved off as well?
He should shave it off anyway. Oh,
Mad Dog power
Here's
slam.
the cover, shoulders down, 2 count kick out.
You notice that Rey didn't really kick out. Rey just kind of hit Punk in the face. Could Rey Mysterio have an injury?
I don't know, but if Punk doesn't get his head shaved, he should at least change the oil in his hair.
You guys are so funny.
Oh, my goodness.
And there's nothing funny about that.
Depends on who you ask.
And Serena lurking.
Watch it, look
Stalking
out.
right to the ribs. That Rey indeed injured when he flew through the bottom rope.
CM Punk's so smart. The air of chaos that the Straight Edge Society brings, the referee never saw that.
Well, the referee had his vision impaired by one CM Punk, who's enjoying himself now.
You know, that straight edge lifestyle is a pure lifestyle. It means that they are better than you.
Why is that?
Because they are straight edge. They are pure.
It's gonna stay empty.
You buy into all this stuff, don't you?
I've known CM Punk a long time. He is a master manipulator.
Wait a minute. I've known CM Punk for a while, too, and he's changed over the years. There's no doubt about that.
He's the same guy that I've always known. Punk firmly believes that he is better than the rest.
Yeah, but he never used to have to shove it down our throat. He was never like that. He used to stay to himself. He didn't run around thinking he was some sort of messiah and savior. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg yet again on Rey, who kicks out at 2. But for some reason, Punk decides now that he needs to preach to the world about the way he lives his life.
Ooh.
Yeah, speaking of preachers, someone said love thy neighbor. I guarantee you whoever said that never had a neighbor like CM Punk.
Check out the submission hold here. All of the pressure right underneath the chin and throat. And again, the legs far stronger than the arms.
Gallows, Serena enjoying what they see.
I love her, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
You should shave your head and just join the society.
Sound like a convert
Here,
already.
Listen. CM Punk doesn't need to shave his head because his hair is a symbol of the fact that he is pure. Followers shave their head to say that they are on board. So, again, that's why CM Punk's head is involved, whereas the disciples are. Punk was always pure since day one.
What we're saying is you sound like a disciple yourself, man.
Look at Punk.
Get the Clippers out here tonight for you.
Up over the top, Mysterio rolls through it. Kick to the temple. Here's the cover. Punk may be getting a head shave. No. Yeah, Serena realizes how close that was.
She's so nervous she started to pull her hair out and realized she didn't have any.
You know, take another look here.
Look at the way Rey rolls right through.
Listen to this kick.
Oh, keeps his momentum.
CM Punk said he agreed to this match because it shows he's willing to sacrifice his purity for the rest of the followers of Straight Edge.
Isn't that admirable? Don't you feel good when you say it?
That's admirable.
Now, wait a minute, you know, at WrestleMania, he didn't get what he wanted.
No, not at all.
And he was desperate as well then.
Luke Gallows with a cheap shot. Again, the referee's vision obstructed by Punk. Hooks both legs and Mysterio kicks at it too. Serena's gotten involved, Gallows has gotten involved, and Punk hasn't been able to capitalize.
The view from the barber's chair is interesting, but so far.
Backbreaker. Punk again quickly to the cover. Hooks the outside leg. Shoulders down, and Mysterio has to fight out again at 2.
And this is we've seen a stacked deck against Rey here in this match.
It always is when it comes to the Straight Edge Society.
Here we go now. Again, another potential submission hold. Now working the lower back of Rey. If that back is injured, the 619 is negated.
Yeah, and so's all of Rey's other high-flying antics.
Modified surfboard, bow and arrow, all the pressure on the lower back.
And if Mysterio quits here, if he taps out, this match is over. And CM Punk will have a full head of hair come tomorrow.
Looks like Punk also has a handful of men.
Mysterio, great counter! And a great counter, and Punk kicked out almost to eyes there and follows it up with a vicious clothesline. Again, cover by Punk, looks to put Mysterio away. And Punk is learning quickly what we've all known about Rey Mysterio. His heart, his guts.
Listen, I don't think everyone knows that, but it's one of the reasons why Punk covets Rey so much, because of the things that Rey Mysterio can bring to the straight edge society.
I hope you don't think for 1 minute that even if Rey was forced to join the society,
Wait a
that he
second,
would be a happy camper.
Cover yet again. Hook the leg of Mysterio, who rolls the shoulder out.
But he wouldn't start out happy, but he would learn to accept the lifestyle. And I understand that, listen, it makes you feel wonderful when you're pure, Jerry. You should also realize how beautiful you can feel if you're pure.
You're unbelievable.
Thank you.
Now you're preaching to us out here about his lifestyle.
No, Jerry's lifestyle we're going to leave alone. But listen, what about all the young members of the WWE Universe that admire Rey Mysterio? If Rey was part of Straight Edge, they might be as well.
Wow, look at
that.
Remember, the lower back and ribs injured earlier on in this matchup, and Punk is focused on it as this match is rolled along.
That is a gory special made famous by Gory Guerrero. That is a brutal submission hold. The pressure on the shoulders and back of Rey Mysterio.
And Rey realizes he is in a ton of trouble here. The official perfect position, asking Rey, do you quit? Do you give up, Rey?
Rey needs to get his arms out of there and try to roll through and alleviate the pressure. Here you go.
And he does. Great arm drag by Mysterio, but has the damage been done? We'll find out as Rey looks to quicken the pace.
Oh, stopped.
Oh, look at this! Mysterio! Look at that legs! The leg! Does he have it? Got him, no! 2.5.
Rey Mysterio was just able to shift his hips enough to knock Punk off his feet. It landed right on Punk's chest cavity as well, Michael.
Yeah, he's could have knocked the wind out of Punk there. Come on, this is where Rey really needs to capitalize right now. Oh, there we go. I just can't visualize Rey Mysterio in his wildest dreams having to hang out with CM Punk, Serena, and Gallows.
It never happened.
But I bet you can envision Punk bald, can't you?
Oh, yeah. There you go. And Mysterio, top rope. No. Oh, looked like he was setting up for a moonsault. And CM Punk, great counter. Rey is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Go to sleep position. GTS position. Look at the fight, Rey. Mysterio trying to fight back. Fights out of it for the time being.
Now Punk set up, come on!
Oh, it's Serena. Watch your back, and Punk. Yeah, what?
No!
Well, the referee calls for it. Look at this!
Gallows is down too.
They're both ejected.
No!
Did you see the expression on Punk's face?
Yeah, Punk knows that the odds are even right now.
Man, I can't recollect any time that Straight Edge Society's been kicked out of ringside. It's ever happened before.
How's Punk going to respond to this?
Rey Mysterio moonsault, second rope, Punk's in trouble. And oh, how the momentum has shifted.
I don't know how CM Punk's going to rebound now. The Straight Edge Society has been kicked out of ringside. It is now Punk versus Mysterio one-on-one. And if Punk loses, Punk will be shaved bald.
Isn't that the way this match was supposed to be anyway? Punk versus Mysterio one-on-one.
Check this out one more time from behind. CM Punk didn't see that baseball slide coming, and then the moonsault right into the face of Punk.
That is beautiful.
Came on over the ring, Mysterio into the cover, hooks the leg, could be over. Get the Clippers out now.
See how deep Rey had that leg hooked?
Punk surviving for the time being.
Guys, you can feel the mood has changed. I see the two of you are smiling. You really think that now everything is in Rey Mysterio's favor, don't you?
Well, I'm just happy it's finally a one-on-one matchup the way it should have been in the beginning. CM Punk telegraphed that. Mysterio took advantage. Again, the cover. Are we going to get the buzzers out? No.
Notice how Punk had to force himself to kick out because Punk had both arms clasped against Ray.
Trying to shake some feeling back into his left hand, left arm.
WWE Universe here earlier. We want to see a 619. There won't be any distractions if Ray can get Punk set up for another one.
Ray's taken a lot of punishment in this match.
Trying to do what he can to.
It's been a heck of a match. Both these guys have given it their all.
Punk makes it back to his feet. Look at Mysterio looking for the right moment. Seated senton. Mysterio. Oh, and what a counter by Punk. Right to the injured ribs. The ribs injured earlier on. Punk takes advantage. Hooks the inside leg. Mysterio's done. No. Kicks out again.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio have such a storied rivalry that the counter strikes are so premeditated. Look at CM Punk's ability here just to turn the match around.
Beautiful. You gotta give the devil his due there. CM Punk timing that drop kick perfectly, right into the ribs of Ray.
And not only any old drop kick, but a drop kick that targeted the injured ribs of Mysterio. And now it's Punk.
Cousin It peering through his hair.
Yeah, he may not have that here to peer through if this match continues. Look at Punk up over the top. That flying forearm could have him here. Hooks the leg. Mysterio kicks out again.
Come on, Punk, stay focused, stay focused.
Perhaps frustration building.
Perhaps he's gonna cry.
No, come on, remember, straight edge means you're better, come on. I know we can't hear him, but you know.
You're a fool. Now look at this.
Tell me to shut up, too.
Back to his feet with the aid of Punk, who continues the assault on Mysterio. But he can't quite put Ray away. And there's Ray again, the quickness of Mysterio. Look at the balance. Look at this. Sensational.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, go to sleep.
No.
Go to sleep time. Mysterio counters. Roll through. He's got him. Haircut time.
Come on, ref. Was that not a 3 count?
Everyone out of their seats, sit back down.
Well, Ray may be out cold.
Punk maybe is doing help.
Punk glanced up at the barber chair, ladies and gentlemen, as he crawls to the cover. Hooks the leg. Could have him here. Mysterio kicks out again. Digging deep down.
Once again, watch this series of moves, counters. Look, Ray countering there. 2, 3. Oh, man, that was
maybe
so
if
close.
Ray had both feet, maybe.
Do you see the look on Punk's face?
Yeah, I think he thought his hair was gone.
What a matchup between two former world champions.
CM Punk waving to the crowd. You're not going to see any 619s.
And the self-proclaimed Second City Saint.
Here he comes.
Went for that patented high knee. Mysterio counters. You see Punk. Punk got caught up in the rope. And here's Mysterio. 619. 619 connecting. Can Mysterio take advantage? What the? Who the? Did I just see? Did you see that?
Yeah, somebody put a chair in the ring.
And there's that someone again. Who the? What? What in the world? Who was that?
I have no idea.
Somebody just tossed a chair into the ring to Punk, and then he attacked Mysterio on the outside.
While the referee was putting the chair out of the ring, he dropped
The bottom
Ray
line
on his
is
head.
the momentum has shifted.
Yeah, thanks to whoever's under that ring.
And CM Punk with that maniacal smile, realizing he's got Mysterio where he wants him. Mysterio dead weight for Punk's got to get him back in the ring. Mysterio hasn't moved since that assault by a stranger out here at ringside.
He was dropped right on his head.
And CM Punk looking to capitalize. Oh, how the expression and mood has changed for Punk. Mysterio was rolling off the 619, and now Punk looks to put him away with a go to sleep. But this is academic. Mysterio was out already.
Come on.
And ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk saves his hair.
CM Punk and company.
Your winner, CM
and gentlemen, the developing story is this. Who was the stranger who interfered in this matchup?